The following podcast is unsuitable for children under 16 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Man, that concert was amazing.
Dude, that band. Oh my god, I listened to them all week. No, yeah, exactly. Dude, they're like, oh my god, I'm like their biggest fan now. You know that one song that goes like, dun, 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 dun. It's got all the instruments and all the, like the trumpets. And
Celebrate?
That's not it. No, it's not, dude. Dude, you're not even a fan.
September?
Don't even. Yeah, we're in September. What's the deal?
No, that's the name of the song.
That's not the name of the song. Dude, I know every freaking song by Fire, Ice, and Wind, okay?
You mean Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, Fire, Ice, and Wind. That's the band you told me, right?
No. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No.
You motherfucker!
Is that what that new tattoo is?
Shut up! Getting it covered anyways.
You got the wrong band name on your tattoo.
We're going to have to drive that tattoo to the bottom of the map.
Oh.
On
WWE Super Slam!
Only it's not WWE. Don't get twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't sue us, WWE. We didn't mean to use your name like that. I'm joking.
Not like we're charging for this shit anyway.
I'm saying, for real, this shit is free.
$3.99 instead of $9.99. Alright.
It's free $3.99.
Alright, guys.
You get this show for absolutely free $3.99.
You have to pay for the show with the amount of fucks that I give every day. Right?
You get to pay for this show with the amount of fucks that Bush gave when he was in office.
That's not very fucking funny.
You have to pay for the show with the amount of fucks that I got up until I was 23 years old.
Oh! That's a virginity joke. Alright, guys. I'm FishFood.
It's the Triple B.
You got Doc.
We are Bottom of the Met Productions, and we're going to give you our edition of the Go Home Show, because last night's fucking sucked. Oh my god,
That was a Go Home Show?
It was a go. It didn't fucking seem like it. I was honestly more interested in watching the Eagles and the freaking Colts.
Well, apparently America agreed. Raw had their lowest ratings in months. It's been months since anyone's stopped.
I wonder if football is the bigger part of it, though.
Well,
because this is the exciting season.
Right, it really is.
To say. Everybody's looking real good. I mean, everybody. Well, not everybody, but people who were horrible last season are okay this season.
Yeah, they're looking like
people
they got a chance.
Yeah.
Look at the
people who are okay
Cleveland
this
Browns.
season look like they're actually going to win some shit this year.
The Cleveland Browns.
Oh yeah.
Instead of going 0-2, beat the Saints by 2. Makes the division my Steelers are in look really good. And then you've got who else surprised? The Bears beating San Francisco.
Destroyed San Francisco.
The Chargers.
The Chargers
beating the Seahawks.
Dominated Seahawks.
So it's not the WWE's fault, but still, I've got a couple words for him. I'm gonna hire a drill sergeant to go in there, do some fucking push-ups until you can learn how to fucking write shit.
I got.
And cadence, exercise. We suck at this. Teach us some more. We love you, drill sergeant. Please don't kick. I don't even remember the rest. We actually had to do a chant like that when we had to do it like almost every time we got smoked. It was awful because it made me feel gay a little bit, but it's not gay for uniform.
So when they found the jelly donut in Pyle's freaking bunk, and he didn't have to do any of those. Did you guys beat his ass afterwards?
We can't do that, but there were times.
No. Don't let him mislead you. Blanket parties absolutely do happen.
We were told not to.
No. You're told not to.
Oh, they happen.
And no one reports them, but they happen.
Well, that kid was kind of a loudmouth, and we were like, you know what? We're just going to take the high road and teach him how to fucking do the shit. This guy did not know his left from his right. I swear to God, he had a button on his ass that said snooze. He sits down, the button's pressed, his ass falls asleep within seconds.
Lord mercy.
There were 3 of them in my platoon. I will name them. I will name them because I know they ain't listening to this shit. Scanella, Obinyan, and Okehi. 2 of them were very large black men, but I'm not afraid of them because Okehi, I swear to God, he's got these big old baby eyes, the eyes you would imagine from a baby that's trying to act all cute. That was his eyes all the time, and he tries to fall asleep.
Really work with black people. Right? Black people can't really have cute eyes.
I was in reception and actually in basic with this guy who in reception his nickname was Pretty Eyes.
Pretty Eyes.
the drill sergeants at reception gave him that name, and this guy was a son of a bitch. He would get us scuffed up just to get us scuffed up. And so, like, last night of reception, we were about to ship over to basic, actually, together. And so, we're sitting there waiting to get our shots, and we're in line, and we're being told, no talking. Drill sergeant leaves the room, talk, he and his buddies. And finally I said, they say no talking, that means shut the fuck up.
And you got in trouble.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He got in my face, and I had like 3 guys stand up and say, what the fuck you gonna do? And he just sort of backed down like a little pussy, because he was.
Anybody with the name, what was it?
Pretty Eyes.
Pretty Eyes is either gay or a pussy. Let's just be real.
Pretty Eyes.
Pretty Eyes. How you doing,
he got scuffed up by one of the female drill sergeants because she was yelling at him, and he kept grinning and all that, and she, what are you smiling at? And he said, I think you're pretty.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Even I know not to do that.
And they had one of the male drill sergeants come over and scuff the fuck out of it.
If I was that male drill sergeant, like, oh, so you think she's pretty, but you don't think I'm pretty? No, I think you're pretty, drill sergeant. What are you, fucking gay or something?
Front lead in this position. Move.
Don't worry, Private. I'm not gonna stick anything in your ass. Can't say anything about you. Actually, I don't know if that's
halfway down.
Your dick in the dirt. That's the only action you're gonna get all 9 weeks of this shit.
You know how you're halfway down right now? I'm gonna take my fucking coffee break, and I'm gonna have that drill sergeant over there keep an eye on you. You're gonna stay here. You're not gonna drop. You're not gonna go up. You're gonna remain halfway down.
Okay.
Until I get back.
While we're talking about this, before we go into what we're supposed to be talking about, what happens if you just abruptly don't listen to anything any of these motherfuckers tell you?
Get kicked out.
Yeah.
No hands down. They don't tolerate insubordination at all.
It's
before they go in your face like that.
Before you actually graduate basing, it's just they call it failure to adjust.
All right. I'll put this in perspective. You and about 6 of your homeboys, right? And your homeboys know they're supposed to listen to me. We're just gonna say they listen to me just because, for sake of the argument. I'm not saying that they're my slaves. No.
No.
Anyways.
No racial.
They always listen. But you're the guy that always fucks up. You know what I'm gonna do to send your ass a message? They're gonna get punished instead of you. That way you feel guilty. If that doesn't work, I'll figure something else out. But that's the first thing.
Also, that way they sort of fucking hate you.
Exactly.
And they'll whip your ass in line.
Exactly. They definitely instill camaraderie. They practice. Even if just as a drill sergeant you give them all a common enemy to unite against. Exactly, and that's what my drill sergeant was. You know what? You guys hate me? I hope you fucking hate me. I hope you all fucking hate me because you'll have something in common. Mm-hmm. My drill sergeant was pretty cool though. Yeah. My drill sergeant. Drill sergeant Romeo. Can't say your name. I know better. I know. My drill sergeants were awesome when they were there. We were sort of the latchkey platoon. Our drill sergeants were... They had never... one of them, it was his last cycle. And the other one only had like 2.5 more cycles. And...
So they were pretty much just putting their feet
up
like...
And then we had a third platoon sergeant, and he was there for the first week. And then graduation week.
Well,
yeah,
that guy didn't do shit.
he was at some leadership course or another.
No, I bet he came back. What? We're trying to graduate? Man, that was a long ass fucking coffee break. No,
you see him walk out the bathroom. It just wouldn't stop peeing. I don't know what happened.
The entire time.
I had like 45 MREs just in the bathroom, just waiting for me.
No, you just keep seeing people go in the bathroom with plates of food and shit. Thanks, man.
Here you go, Joe Sark.
Don't you fucking look at it.
Hold it for me. Don't look. Don't look, but hold it. Alright, take that back.
Now beat your face. No.
You just assaulted the drill sergeant. You just sexually assaulted your drill sergeant.
Article 15, no family day, no pay. Free. Alright, one more story before we get to the thing.
Okay.
A guy I shipped with, he actually had his prior service, but because of the new thing they had installed new training, they made him do the entire thing over. He was a staff sergeant, he's like, you know what? I have to do all this shit again, whatever. He ended up being in a different company, but we were on the plane, and I was sitting beside him, he was like, oh, don't worry, they can't do the shit that they used to do. There was one time, I guess I was a real big fuck up or something. There was one time I was put in the front leaning rest, and they put a board with nails sticking in the front, and they said you go down you have to hold that position right there. You go any farther up or any farther down, we'll know. You go any farther down, it's gonna fucking hurt. They said he was in his PTs, so it's not like he had the jacket on. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I join? Somebody tell me.
U.S. Army, spell it backwards. Yes, my retarded ass signed up. Real quick, one last. The horror story I heard when they were talking about people getting scuffed up and how it absolutely does happen. The guy was saying, yeah, when I was in basic training, said, and you guys shouldn't see this, but there's still a few of those drill sergeants left. Though he said, drill sergeant, when I was there, he said, there was one guy absolutely couldn't stand the drill sergeant. We had mess hall clean up, and we were cleaning up the mess hall, and he was just taking his time, lollygagging around, and drill sergeant said, "Hurry up!" Drill sergeant turns around, and I was walking down the room, to put up the broom, and he had his battle buddy. I was supposed to be his battle buddy, and he was just sort of taking his time, and drill sergeant walks by and says, "Leave." "What about my battle buddy, drill sergeant?" "Leave." I said, "I walked down that door." Next day, there were some bruises, some finger pointing, and I was asked to testify, give my statement of what happened. And I thought, integrity. Integrity says I should probably tell the truth. Thinking on my feet, I think this guy's getting kicked out of the Army anyway. Because finger pointing or trainee to drill sergeant doesn't really work for the trainee. But this guy gets kicked out of the Army and I stand up for him, I still got to put up with that drill sergeant for another 6 weeks. Oh, fuck no, I didn't see nothing. It's
better to keep your life than to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of not seeing anything, none of us saw this coming, or probably some of us did. Somebody decided to be a fucking traitor and go sign with TNA.
Mm-hmm.
What's he calling himself now?
Oh, he's calling himself Monstrous BC. If you can't figure that one out,
well, cue the Jeopardy theme.
Get in.
Alex, I'll take Brodus Clay for 500. That's not a category. You lose. Damn. Yes.
I'll take the penis mightier. The pen is mightier.
Famous titties. It's famous titles.
Jop anus relations. That's Japan U.S. relations. Shuck it long. Shuck it hard.
Alright. Anyways, Brodus Clay.
Kiss my ass.
Brodus Clay is now working for TNA, which... One, how anybody knows this is a surprise, because as far as I know, TNA is off the face of the fucking earth.
Are they still around? They still make them?
They're like
the Betamax.
They're the Betamax.
There's one guy that's always in my tweets, always making us food, and the guy's a great guy. There's one time he was like, I was watching Raw, I was like, what is this, TNA? Don't you fucking say that in my room ever again.
You can get the fuck out
ever again.
I'll take Houston out for less.
Yeah. He was hitting me. I'm like, you better wash your fucking mouth out.
Houston said TNA in my room and I kicked him out.
He's like, what's wrong with TNA?
I told you I was meaning tits and ass.
He's like, what the hell's wrong with TNA? Everything. It is not WWE. Fuck TNA. The only good thing that came out of TNA came out of WCW first, and now he's with us.
Mm-hmm.
The only good thing that's still in TNA
is Kurt Angle. I was going to say
and Rick Rude. Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
What? Rick Rude's son. Whatever.
But yeah, no. Brodus Clay, come on. I mean, I understand you got to get a job, but
yeah, for real. Like
TNA,
unemployment is way better than working at TNA.
First of all, you weren't no main event player. I don't give a fuck what you think. You weren't no goddamn main event player. You were a player on Main Event, the TV show. But that was like still jobber status.
Hell, Zack Ryder's a player on Main Event.
I'm saying.
Thing is, in the last 2 years, Zack Ryder's won more matches on Raw. At 2.
That's true.
Okay, I take that back. He won the match when I was there, but that was against Xavier Woods, and that really doesn't count because he was a newbie. Just saying. Plus, that's where you started your whole main event play shit anyway. I think the only time you ever sniffed the main event was when you were debuting. You were working for what?
Alberto Del
Rio, exactly.
By the way, Del Rio, we miss you. Come back.
If they would have did
John Cena and Randy Orton say they miss you. Come back. I understand you don't want to because you're pissed off. I would be too. Fire that motherfucker, and then you can come back. Perfect. Or put him in the crossarm breaker, break his arm, and then make him take medical leave.
Except they also got rid of Ricardo.
Yeah.
So, and he and Ricardo are legitimately really good friends. So he's probably going to bring Ricardo back.
And the fact that freaking Ricardo and Triple H are down each other. Well, Ricardo's down Triple H's throat because Triple H ain't got shit to say to Ricardo Rodriguez, which is the problem, is what I found out. Since there was no communication backstage between anybody, that's pretty much why he got fired. They couldn't figure out where to put him. So, we can't use you. Why do we keep you here?
At the very fucking least, let him announce at Main Event or something.
I'm saying.
Or frickin' keep him on the Spanish announce team. I mean, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, that was real cool. Just seeing that was cool to me.
Yeah, just seeing him there.
He's still alive!
Hey, he was.
That's like seeing Howard Finkel every year.
I feel like I'm Spanish.
That's like seeing Howard Finkel every year at the Hall of Fame ceremony. It makes you feel good.
Yes. He's like, I mean, he's not somebody that we're gonna remember a million years from now as being like the guy, like the Fink, because the Fink was around for years. But Ricardo still, I mean, he made Del Rio's entrance, like, you know, everybody was like, Del Rio.
Yeah, whether you like them or not, when you heard
learn how to trail my R's.
By the way, Lillian, I love you. You are a gorgeous woman, a great ring announcer, but you cannot hold a candle to how you pronounce it.
Hey! Ease up off my future wifey.
No. This is the only bad thing I'm ever going to say about her. She won my heart.
Great singer.
She won my heart the SmackDown after 9/11 when she sang that Star Spangled Banner. Oh my God, I cried.
Yep.
But Ricardo does it better than you, but you still, I mean, at least you can speak Spanish.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
The weirdest compliment ever. Hey, at least you can speak Spanish.
I was trying to think of what to follow that with. I guess I was half expecting her to like pop out of my computer and say, thank you. Didn't happen. Maybe I should wake up.
You mean the recording computer? Because we're totally in the studio right now.
Yeah, but it's my computer.
It's not a. This isn't like a room in a house somewhere that we're renting.
No.
I mean that'd just be preposterous.
It's our studio. We're not using my laptop. We're using the studio computer.
Yeah.
That is owned by FishFood, but lends it out to Bottleneck Productions for the production process. That's how it works, people.
Exactly.
FishFood is our anonymous benefactor.
Pretty much. All right.
He is the bankroll.
Word.
All right. Let's talk about more former superstars, and we'll start with Ric Flair. Apparently he had surgery over the weekend. We're supposed to have tonight's SmackDown TV is supposed to be a referee. Of course, he wasn't going to make it because he's recovering from surgery. They haven't really said much about it. But
he's recovering pretty well, is the news on it. So
it concerned me to hear that he was even going. He's getting up there, people.
Yeah.
We ain't going to have Rick for much longer, so when shit like this happens, it scares the shit out of me.
Well, another guy we might not have for much longer. I hate to say, but I mean, my prayers are still going out to you, man. Jake Roberts. And it's still not sounding good with him.
He's down to 227 pounds after his bout with pneumonia, which, considering where he was coming from, up in the 300s, that's not good.
And I heard they're performing a biopsy on his lungs. To see if they can find out what
they have already performed it, or they are about to. Now it's given him more incentive, more motive to, get together with his family, maybe hash out the past, and make a deeper connection for one final time.
Oh, absolutely.
But he has said no matter what happens, like, he's not going to jeopardize seeing grandchildren, so he's not pushing to try and make his return to the ring anymore.
See, I'll be honest, I'm 22, and I want to meet my grandkids someday. I don't even have kids of my own yet, but I want to meet my grandkids someday, because I can totally see that. You're not going to risk something. You don't want to risk your career, or you don't want to risk your future for your career. And his career's come and gone.
There's more important things, and he understands that. I mean,
absolutely.
Everything that he's been through, he knows that.
All right, on a much happier, slightly sad note, those of you who are Xbox One or PS4, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for 2K15. Not much longer. About 2.5, 3 weeks. Around the neighborhood. November 18th is the official release date, which coincidentally is really close to my birthday. Oh, of course.
Well, coincidentally, that is my birthday.
Really?
Yes, November 18th.
Happy birthday,
yes, indeed.
brothers. On the 17th. Hey, if you want to send us something, email us.
I'm on the email list at the bottom of that. I'll give you my wish list page. There's not shit on there, but I'm sure I can put a couple of things on there.
Hey, if you want to help me on my birthday, donate us some money so that we can keep our website up.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that would be great.
That's actually coming up soon, by the way. Mania time.
Mania, okay.
I say coming up. We're at like the halfway point.
Yeah. If anything, I'll throw out a pocket. It won't be a problem.
We can do that. It's not a big deal. It's between the three of us, we can make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
But we would like to bring you some more content, so tell us what you'd like to see.
Absolutely, and like you'll see in the plugs, I've been reaching out a lot on Twitch. We're actually, the two of us, myself and Doc, are actually going to start our own Twitch accounts. And then for like co-op stuff, we're going to use the bottom of the map Twitch account for our little like co-op stuff. What's up?
Sorry. We're totally not browsing videos online.
The baby just makes it perfect. I wish I could send you a link to that on the video, but I'm not. No.
I mean, I saw that video and I tried that and it didn't work. I was like,
I wish I could make it work. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Raw. First things first. We already said it was a shitty show, but it wasn't as shitty as it could have been. For one reason and one reason only. We didn't have to hear whoa, 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 oh, whoa.
Well, you have to understand, I've been watching the condensed version, so I haven't had to be seeing that anyway.
Well, for those of us loyal viewers, we have to put up with that shit every week. We have to put up with the fucking bunny doing a double leg on fucking
Slater.
Heath Slater.
Oh. I just got it. It took me a second. It did.
Anyways.
Screaming girls are bloodthirsty orcs. Which to fear more.
Right? Go Home Show was not a Go Home Show in my opinion.
No.
It was this is what I would expect as a filler show between a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
Not even really a filler show. It was just to let you get an eye of what you're going to get to see on the show. Here's a preview.
Okay, no. Instead of an
without any wrestling.
No. Instead of an eye of what you're going to get, they gave you a fucking face in the fact that they had Rollins and Reigns on Raw, and they're meeting up at the pay-per-view. What the fuck is that?
Not only did they have them on Raw, they gave a clean finish.
Wait, what? Now, see, I haven't watched this yet, viewers.
Finish.
So this surprises the fuck out of me.
Me too. I was expecting a no DQ.
Yeah. No contest or
no
DQ.
contest. double count out, single count out.
Something like that.
No, Roman Reigns got a clean victory over Seth Rollins on Monday night.
That does not. Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
And that wasn't even the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the main event was, America? America! That was the main event! We got to see the clash between Rusev and Mark Henry. Don't get me wrong, that's a good segment. That doesn't deserve to be at the top of the show. I don't care how long Mark Henry's been at the company.
Yeah, that's true.
That storyline is not main event material. Not with the star power Rusev has.
That did not make a Silsby boy proud. It didn't do it. And I'm not even from Silsby, Texas. But I was very disappointed.
And also, another bad thing about it, Swagger and Bo Dallas, done. They had their match. They're done. Why not build the feud a little bit and then announce a last-minute kickoff show? Come on, WWE, you're losing money on this shit.
Well, wasn't it y'all two motherfuckers? Okay, let me stop lying. Wasn't it all three of us who said we didn't want that to happen in the first damn place?
No. I mean, you're correct, yes.
The whole Swagger and freaking
I agree.
Bo Dallas
But
thing, yeah.
if you're going to do it, at least get your money's worth out of it. You gave away the final match and a free fucking show.
It comes down to this. Think of it like DJing. If I'm doing a show and I have no people at my show, am I going to continue to perform the show when I know nobody is coming?
We do this, and I'm pretty sure only 3 people listen to this.
Hey, that's 3 people. People are listening.
True. By the way, one of my viewers, I won't mention where he's from, but he listened to once. He's like, dude, that's actually pretty fucking funny.
Awesome.
And he's not even a WWE fan. He just listens. He actually watches my stream more than anybody else. He said, and I quote, this is from the infamous Kyle. That's his username. He said, you could play the Kim Kardashian pony game, and I would fucking watch it, just because I think you're a great streamer. I don't care. I'm dedicated to the stream. He is awesome. He is my WWE universe, basically.
Well,
he's in my chat so often. One, I made him a moderator, which makes him the chat police.
Oh.
And 2,
actually,
basically...
I'm making up bottom of the mat t-shirts. I'm going to get us all one made.
Woo.
And then I'm going to put a picture up. And then if you can just show them off when you...
I'll put it on the,
I'll put it on the website and everything.
And when I stream,
when you stream, put it on. And if people want the shirts, I'm going to try to keep it below $12 a piece, if possible. Any extended sizes, you're going to go up $2. I'm sorry. You're going to be paying about $15.
Yeah,
I'm going to be paying $15. I'm right there with you big people.
Hey, what we also should do, we'll do a special thing on the first 100 that are sold. We'll sign them.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
Oh, absolutely.
And we'll personalize them for you. If you just want a specific signature, I'm pretty sure Kyle will just want me because he doesn't know who the fuck you guys are. You know, he's seen my face. He's heard my voice a million times. You know, he tries to call me Jay all the time. No, it's fucking FishFood, goddammit. Can I call you bottom of the mat? You can call me what the fuck you want as long as it's not goddamn Jay. Anyway. But yeah, I think that's cool. I can promote that on Twitch as well.
Oh, yeah.
When you get a Twitch account, definitely will. And for those of you who listen and actually follow me on Twitch, I won't be streaming on bottom of the mat for very long. I will be, but I won't be. It'll be about another month, and then I'm going to switch over to my other account. But I will still be hosting my stuff on the bottom of the mat stuff. Just that's a little quick plug.
Shoot, yeah.
All right.
I'm 2 steps away from my PS4, so.
Oof.
Oh yeah, it's getting close.
You got about a month and a half before that game comes out.
I know.
Actually,
I'm hoping this is what's going to happen. Since it's my birthday, I'm hoping I can con my rich grandma into sending me $200, and then con my mom into buying the game for me. Boom. Send me $200. That takes the burden off of me. I can pay for the rest of it.
I'm just going to let you know. There is a way to link PS4s.
So let's say I buy.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Freaking, it's what do they call it?
System link.
Yeah. System.
And it's pretty legitimate.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who don't know what it is, basically, you and a buddy.
Yeah. Y'all get to share all the games.
You can get a $60 game for $30 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you buy it off the PSN though.
Well,
I mean, you guys can share the game back and forth too.
Well, no, you because basically what happens is, let's say me and FishFood, we're gonna link our consoles. I would be my PSN would be the primary account on FishFood's.
Would it be the primary on mine, or would it be the secondary?
Yes, it would be the primary on yours.
Why wouldn't mine be the primary on mine?
Because yours would be the primary on mine.
Yeah.
Because yours is the primary on mine, it has access to. I'm still going to be using mine logged in as me.
Okay.
But yours would have access to any games that I install.
Yeah.
On mine. So when you're logged in on yours as a secondary account, your account has access to the games that I installed on mine.
However, that would only work if you bought it off the PSN, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
either way,
But yeah, it's
because I bought several games on the PSN.
Get a bank account together, y'all can do the damn thing.
Or you can just do what I do. I don't put my credit card information on PSN anymore.
Oh yeah, either do I. I never have. I've always brought the little card.
It's a little more expensive, but I mean, it pays for
but
itself.
It's safer, especially after the first freaking time they got hacked.
And then the second time, and then this last time, and then the time in between that. And
oh yeah,
y'all fucked it up, Sony. Y'all TV suck too. Need to start working on the TV.
Get together with Vizio.
I'm saying Vizio is whooping y'all's ass right now, and that's sorry.
I ain't sorry. Vizio's doing good shit.
Vizio is doing copycat shit from fucking who's that other big company out?
Philips or
no?
Sanyo?
No, the ones that have they have other stuff like freaking. It's not just TV.
You talking LG?
Yeah, thank you.
LG.
They some LG copycats. LG comes out with the base, and everybody else copies LG.
Sounds like Apple.
Vizio does some amazing
Apple
shit.
Comes out with they do. They have. I got a Vizio. I'm not saying it's a bad TV. I'm just saying like y'all some copycat motherfuckers.
but their TVs got great clarity.
Yeah.
Better than LG.
But speaking of the Apple Android war, here's my impression of the Apple versus Android war. Oh yeah, yours is 6 inches. Well, mine is 3 inches wider. Oh yeah, well I shoot come a little bit faster than you. Oh yeah, well I have bigger balls than you. Oh yeah, well women like the way I look naked. Oh yeah, I don't even have to be naked and I get women sexy. Well, I don't have to put a bag over their head. That's exactly how I see it.
Mm-hmm. It's a big penis measuring contest.
It's big. I was on iFunny. I saw a GIF. It was a Tom and Jerry ripoff. It was a cat and a fucking mouse. One pulls out a tiny gun, bigger gun, bigger. By the time it panned out all the way, you could fucking see the sun, and the last gun is bigger than the fucking sun. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's perfect! It works!
In fact, the last gun fires out suns. I'm sorry.
I don't know how it works.
Spoiler alert. It shoots out suns, and basically what it does is it crushes you with the gravity, and incinerates you, and you're atomized, and then those atoms are crushed with the gravity, and then it goes supernova, and you're in a black hole for the remainder of
it. Dude, your nerd is showing really bad. It's ugly. Hide it. Hey, hide your kids. Hide your wife because
please.
No, hide your kids and hide your wives because Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson all over that shit. Hey, honestly, I have the utmost respect for both of them. Their personal choices aside, as athletes, I have the utmost respect for both of them. Even Ray Rice, a Raven, cannot stand the team, but I have the utmost respect for the athlete. You made some dumb choices, both of you, but hopefully you learn from them and don't do that shit again.
Stop making black people
look bad. Not like Ray Rice
bad.
is going to get another chance.
He's already
for
married
the NWO. Or not for the NFL. Wow, NWO. I really am.
He might. He's only suspended indefinitely, which means they can revoke it at any time. It's not permanently. It's not likely, but they said he could possibly be back next year. Unless he does some really heavy changing of his life, I don't see it happening. Oh, guess who's here?
No.
Yes, you are. For a second.
I'm asleep.
Hey, at least do a shout out. At least give him a shout out.
What? What's the question?
Exactly. That's real conflict.
We're gonna have to get your picks sometime.
Yeah, we'll get your picks on Sunday like we usually do.
That's what happened when we worked fucking 5 doubles.
I understand, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break real fast because the only thing we have left is pay-per-view picks and pay-per-view analysis. Since the go-home show wasn't worth fucking talking about to begin with.
Yeah. There were. Let's mention one really cool thing about the go-home show.
Please do, so I have something I can be excited about watching.
John Cena kidnapped Paul Heyman.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hey,
Oh my god.
it gets better.
He made Great Khali.
I was gonna lead into it.
George.
He took him to his locker room. Obviously, the door unlocks from the inside. So how the hell is he gonna keep him in there? Oh, guess what? He speaks Punjabi.
Wow.
He tells Khali, "Don't let him leave." I understand. Boom. He tries to leave because he has no cell reception. He grabs him by the hair, grabs him by the neck, and basically throws his ass back in there.
That is so awesome.
Which the part that I find funny is later on, Lesnar comes out and Cena and Lesnar brawl, which was awesome. The announcers made mention of, I think Cena broke Lesnar's nose. He didn't.
There was no blood, for one.
Yeah, but he did some awesome stuff. He took it to Lesnar. He got some takedowns on him. He looked like he was trying to lock in like a somewhat modified triangle choke. And so it looks like John Cena is going to be bringing his A game come Sunday.
He better.
I'm saying.
And he's serious.
And that little brawl gave him back some of that legitimacy he lost.
Absolutely. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Here's John Cena, a.k.a. German Suplex Magnet.
German Suplex Magnet.
Dude, you suck.
You can always count on Rubicon. Always.
Is there shit to be talked? Rubicon is here.
He's like the best superhero ever. He's like the anti-superhero. He's self-esteem, man.
Self-esteem.
Yes, I'm stealing this from somebody. Christopher Titus, please don't kill me. Oh, hey. You got a job? Well, you're not manager yet. Hey, Dad, guess what? I'm the manager. Well, you know, if I was your age, I would have already owned my own business.
Hey, Dad, I finally made it.
You know what? You wouldn't have made it without me pushing your ass.
And now I'm off to destroy your brother. When your confidence returns, so will I.
I actually listened to that on the way home from Unit the other day. Alright.
It came on Pandora the other day.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to go take our quick break. We will be back momentarily. And, you guys got anything to say to close this section of the show?
Suck my...
What are you doing?
This is FishFood.
And this is Doc.
And it's time for the plugs. First things first, we have a website, bottomofthemat.com, spelled with 2 T's. We've also got an email account, bottomofthemat, spelled with 2 T's at yahoo.com.
We've got another email account, bottomofthemat, spelled with 1 T at Gmail, because I can spell. And we've got a Google Voice account, which is 580-609-0399. You can text us, send us phone calls, anything you want to. If you're into that, I don't know why you would be.
We also got a Twitch channel if you want to see me live stream games. I do a lot of speedruns. Go to twitch.tv/bottomofthemat. Also, we've got a YouTube channel. Look us up at Bottom of the Mat. I think that's all we've got.
Yeah. All right. Back to the show.
See you guys in a minute. But no, we continue the match. We're still going, and Cesaro's up on the ladder, and Ryback's starting to go on it, and I do some sort of move. The next thing I know, I don't know where the fuck Ryback is. I have no idea where he is. No shit, there I was.
You disappeared.
I disappeared for a small second. I popped back up from hell. From hell itself. Ryback was still there. You can see his face. He's like, Cesaro goes to
body was all contorted and everything. Yeah.
We had so much lag. It was
like you hit the button, then you wait a minute to see if what you did actually hit, and it did. It did.
And he was taking steps that looked like.
I ended up climbing up the ladder, so we called it, and I think the match ended in my favor.
No, he's climbing the ladder. That's not even the best part. From the depths of hell itself.
Because he was climbing up the ladder too, because we cleared the rest of the ring out.
Ryback, arm out,
His body was contorted.
2K has sent Ryback to hell because he's injured.
No, dude. It was just a glitch. You realize that, right?
No,
That's not why.
No, 2K14. Alright? You take 2 away from 14, you get 12. What's 12 plus 11? 23. Fucking Illuminati shit, man. Fucking Illuminati.
So you're saying Michael Jordan's in the Illuminati?
It's not the Illuminati. I'm sorry.
We started that match at 11-12. What's 11 plus 12? Fucking 23, bitch.
Oh my god.
Mitch. Sorry. I broke the rules. I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
I also broke another rule, guys.
Whoa. Hey.
Yeah.
I think you're. Did your fin bump some?
I was trying to tell you, I broke another rule. I know we said no recording during this story, but I had to. I'm sorry, guys.
Every time.
How much did they hear? How much did they hear?
Right about the Rybacks at
Fucking up all the podcasts.
Okay, so they didn't hear my confession. Okay, yeah.
No, you're still in the closet. You're good.
Well, no.
Hey, it's a big ass fucking closet. He's got a lot of fucking shoes. Okay. He keeps his future wrestling in here and there. He's got a little mini ring. It's fine.
Yeah.
His closet is basically his bedroom. It's actually B's closet, but whatever. It happens. He's like, yeah, keep my belt shiny for me. Your belt, motherfucker. Whatever. No, they didn't hear that shit. You're good.
Yeah. So they didn't hear me confess that my favorite band is just. No, they didn't hear that.
No.
They didn't hear that.
No.
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Okay.
Stay on my personal business.
Justin Timberlake.
As long as I've got my suit. Okay, we can't say any more. Copyright. Can't say any more. I mean, all I know is that song goes da 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 da.
Hey, that's you.
Oh yeah, it's Snow, Ice, and Wind or whatever.
I'm gonna.
No! Ow! You actually fucking do that.
You actually threw a shoe at him.
Who does it? No.
Who does that? Who throws shoes at you?
I'm gonna pull a line from Austin Powers. Who throws a shoe? Honestly. That was the worst fucking British accent ever, but I don't give a fuck.
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
No. Worst British accent ever would have to go to
Triple H.
Yeah.
I've got some bad news for you. I'm so dorky. Listen to me. I'm so dorky. Listen, guys. I'm so dorky.
Lord have mercy.
Worst British accent ever goes to Pierce Brosnan, which doesn't even make sense because he is British.
I can actually only do one accent really good, and that's my Australian accent.
I got a good
well, you can't
accent.
set that up and then just not share.
Alright, you guys. Listen up. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to sneak up on him. But be careful. You don't want to make him angry. Shh. Very quiet.
Are we hunting wabbits?
No.
Do we have to grab him in the mandubla?
What? No.
Do we grab him in the biscuits?
You know what?
Said, just grab him in the biscuits.
You know what? Grab him in the biscuits. See what happens.
See what happens.
Alright, listen up. For those viewers at home, he is grabbing him by the biscuits. I'm not really sure what the biscuits are, because I'm not American. I'm not really sure what that means, but he's going to do it.
I heard it in a rap song.
He's going to do it right.
Shot G, the one that put the satin on.
He's going to do it in 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh, he's angry! Everybody run, guys! Run! Thank you.
Sexual chocolate, that boy good.
True story. I actually got laid talking like that once.
Nice.
And never talked to her again. Well, okay, I talked to her one more time after that, and then we did it again. But it was funny. I'll actually tell this story too. We were at a bar, me and a big guy I worked with at the time, and this girl was just kept looking at me. I was looking at her. He's like, dude, go talk to her. Dude, I'm good, man. Dude, you have been at Basic for the last 4 months. You've been working here with me for 3 weeks. You need it. You need to fucking get laid. Oh, god damn it. But one condition. You gotta talk with your Aussie accent. You act like this is a fucking challenge. Alright, whatever. So I go stand up to her, ask for a beer. Hi, can I get a beer? Thank you. And she's like, wow, are you from Australia? Actually, yeah, I moved here recently to join the military. The military over there is kind of shit, so I joined, moved over.
No offense to the Australian military.
I was trying to get laid, alright? I can say what I want. Free speech over here. So,
There too.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So we're talking, and she's like, "So where do you live?" Actually, I'm living in an apartment like down in Owasso. It's kind of far away from you. I was like, "Well, hey, you want to come to my place? I live right around the corner." Okay. Let me go tell my buddy. He's here by himself. I walk up to him, he's like, "Dude, you motherfucking genius." I will see you at work tomorrow, bitch.
That is awesome.
So, I get to work, I'm telling him the story, whatever. She calls me. I'm like, guys, wait up. Shh. Hello? Hey, yeah, I remember you. Stephanie, right? Okay, yeah. You want to meet up tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I don't have everything going on. I get off work at about 6 o'clock. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll see you then. Truth be told, I didn't have to work at 6 o'clock. There was something going on. I wanted to be there. So,
Hell.
I get off. We go to, like, this is the funny part. We go to Outback. You can't make this shit up.
Busted.
No.
No, you
I'm
didn't
thinking
get busted.
Not the way you think. So we go, and
one of your exes is the waitress.
The one place that you can't go when you're doing that accent.
Actually,
and she takes you.
Nobody there spoke us like nobody there sounded Australian. We're eating whatever. My dad calls, so I have to take this. Hello? Yeah, what's up? No, I'll be home about 10 o'clock. She looks at me, she says,
Weren't you just Australian?
Truth be told, I'm from Oklahoma. My buddy said I had to speak with my Australian accent. I had to have a reason to believe it. Oh. Okay. So we're talking some more. She's like, you should go back to talking like that. That's sexy. Okay, anything for you, baby. Bam! 2 nights in a row. Well, 2 nights in rapid succession. So yes, FishFood has game, bitches. All right.
It's quite the amazing.
So now let's get to the real. We started both segments of the show with random ass stories that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. But hey, that's okay. It's filler. Something WWE doesn't know how to fucking place.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna do picks. We have. Let me make sure. I believe it's 8 matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. Honest points from 1 to 8, as always.
Alright.
So, first match up. Mark Henry versus Rusev, which ended the show last night. Who wants to go first on this one? And I want to hear your thoughts and predictions for it. Like, what do you expect to see in the future from the feud? Do you think the feud's over? What do you think of the feud so far? Etc., etc.
I'll go ahead and go first. I'll start with the feud so far.
Alright, the feud so far.
It has been so disappointing. I would like to see more punches thrown between Sunday and the next couple of times they meet up. Because just the arm wrestling, I thought we was done with that shit after. Didn't we just do an arm wrestling thing? I could have sworn we just did an arm wrestling thing.
Not since Henry versus Ryback laid up into WrestleMania.
No, they did weightlifting.
They did weightlifting, but I thought they did an arm wrestling thing.
They may
at
have.
one point.
My favorite arm wrestling, to be honest, goes back to John Cena, Mark Henry. The only reason because on the video on YouTube, the top comment, steroids versus McDonald's.
Steroids versus McDonald's.
I liked freaking Vince McMahon versus Mr. America, aka Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
Those things never end clean anyway.
No.
Oh no, we saw it more recently than that. Del Rio versus Cena when Cena came back from his triceps tear.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, I swore we saw Cena in one recently.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just yeah. That's probably the only segment I saw off of yesterday's show. No, it is the only segment I saw off of yesterday's show. And let me just tell you, that was fucking ridiculous. If I wanted to hear the Pledge of Allegiance, I'd go back to grade school. so now I've got that off my chest.
To be completely honest, though, I miss saying the Pledge of Allegiance every day. I felt like such an American. This was like, I don't even do it anymore. What the hell? Last time I did it was basic. We did it at basic once.
Last time I did it, I was at a football game last year.
True shit.
Which means I'm probably going to do it again at a football game this year.
Well, I'm actually doing color guard this Saturday's football game with you.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah.
We're doing the anthem.
I was planning on being up there.
We're doing the anthem, but
Still.
I'll be holding the flag. It'll be Oklahoma flag because nobody else is taller.
I'm quietly saying to myself.
There's only one person taller than me, so.
Congratulations to the flag festival. Huh? Nothing? I'm joking.
I hope Rusev shows up to interrupt.
Yeah, for real.
Rusev, Booyah!
No. Yeah, that's all you hear. I just slowly take my hand off my chest. Oh, God!
All hail Vladimir Putin! You commie bastard!
Strasbourg!
You know what? A couple days ago, I was pissing and it was red, white, and blue. Went to my doctor, he said it's probably pancreatic cancer. You know what I said? Shut your fucking mouth, you commie! That is true freedom right there. I am pissing freedom.
And insulin.
Because I have diabetes.
That's why he can put his. That's why he can put his feet on pancakes
because it's thick like
syrup. He got that sugar.
He got that sugar.
What the fuck is that from?
That's a Tracy Morgan joke. Tracy Morgan's like, you be in the kitchen at midnight, opening the refrigerator to get that insulin shot, putting it in your navel. Your girl in there waiting, just hot. She waiting. Come on, baby, hold up a second.
You ain't gonna want that foot.
You ain't gonna want that foot.
I knew a guy.
He had diabetes and he was gonna cut his foot off. Accidentally cut off his penis. He killed himself. But that's why I'd like to see more fights. Just brawls, because those are two big dudes. Don't nobody want to see y'all play a game. They want to see y'all fight it out. So every time they saw each other, they should have been fighting.
Well, I think the biggest letdown in the build-up has been that it lacked any momentum at first. Mm-hmm. Because at first, after SummerSlam, we were like, okay, looks like Big Show and Mark Henry have formed a tag team, and wow, they're looking like they're gonna be tag team contenders. That's and then
WWE goes, nope.
The next week they're like, hey, they still have the tag team, and we're gonna send Mark Henry out to interrupt.
Yeah.
Rusev, what?
Which made
one good thing I will say about that transition, they made Big Show a very big motivational player for Mark Henry.
Oh yeah,
that one segment on Raw. He was just like talking him up. You can't let him push us around. You got to stand up for what's right. Yeah. He just got all emotional. I was like, God damn it, I'm a Big Show fan tonight. God damn.
Big Show.
We the people, Big Show.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, and it plays up the camaraderie between the two of them. Plays up the friendship, which makes their tag team showing look even better. Mm-hmm. At the same time, why do you keep booking them in tag team matches when you know one of them isn't going to be they're not going to be doing tag team matches for a while?
Well, this could just be a one-off, and then they could just go right back into doing tag teams.
They could,
I think they're just giving Rusev some fill-outs.
There's some big, a lot of reports coming back in regarding the other half of that team that we'll get to later on.
For sure. But my pick would have to be, I'm going to have to pick Mark Henry for the black.
For how many points?
I'll give it 3 points.
Mark for 3. Alright, I'll go next. One thing I've seen that's lacking in this one is just a lack of interaction. Mm-hmm. It's been the same thing. I mean, yeah, I get it. The same thing worked with Rusev and Swagger, because Swagger's gimmick is the real American. It's literally gimmick versus gimmick. Mark Henry, yes, he's an Olympian, but he had to almost clone and restart his gimmick a little bit. He had to alter it a little bit, so it's not as familiar for him. Yes, he is a very, very proud American. He is very proud to be an Olympian for the United States.
And he's doing his best promo work since his fake retirement speech.
Absolutely. And that was actually, I was like, this is about a close second to I'll go back to that a little bit.
You're about to make a boy from Silsby, Texas.
You make a boy from Silsby proud.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when I heard he was,
I was about to cry.
When I heard he was retiring, I was like, I've got to see this because Mark Henry's been like awesome, and he's wearing that pink shirt. He's all dressed up. He's all like emotional. Cena hands him the bell. It's like, nah, you got to hold on to it. And then Cena goes, give him a hug. Bam! Motherfucker, what was that? Oh my god! That motherfucker tricked us. I just got punked. Where the fuck is Ashton Kutcher?
Oh yeah, no.
Face turn into a heel turn within about, because he was a heel going into it.
Yeah.
And then he turned face for just about 5 minutes. And then he went heel, and I was like,
back to that thing. I like when he came back to that. I played y'all like a fiddle. You sure did, motherfucker. You got me.
Honestly,
I got whiplash. And
my tweets from that week is like, give that man a fucking Oscar.
I'm saying.
Fuck DiCaprio. Give him an Oscar.
I was waiting for DiCaprio to come and be like, here you go, Mark.
And you want to hold on to this one too? Ain't never gonna get one of these either. But you can touch that one for a little while.
But no, I
feel so sorry that DiCaprio hasn't gotten an Oscar yet.
I mean, I think the promo work is good, but it's just, it hasn't been like much hype. You know, it's the same thing. Russia versus the United States. How many times have we seen that in the last 65 years? You know, you've got Rocky IV. You've got Miracle, the United States versus Russia to advance to the gold medal round in the hockey Olympics.
Yeah.
You've got so many other, like you got the Cold War. You got so many. I mean, they just keep going back to it. Yes,
the Mighty Ducks.
The Hunt for Red October. That was Norway.
Oh.
And the Hunt for Red October.
No, they were fun. It was Iceland, actually.
Iceland, yeah.
Yeah. They still sounded like Russian pricks.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it works. I get that, because there's a lot of animosity between our two nations, especially right now. But at the same time...
Actually, the coach from Iceland and Lana should get together.
Oh, they'd make some beautiful babies.
Not even that. It would just be cool just to hear their accents clashing together when they argue with each other.
No! You do not tell me what to... I will tell you what to do, woman. You will not... Rusev! Crash!
He's like, that's not going to work. Iceland, win! They'd be the hockey sticks out there.
You just see big old guys with hockey sticks just come up, like, come at me, brah. You may have a hell of a super kick. I got blades on my feet.
And this giant stick. Let's go.
But no, as far as my pick goes, I don't feel like they're ready to give Rusev that first L.
No.
And especially not to Mark Henry. Mark Henry is a seasoned veteran, future Hall of Famer by, no doubt. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have him go over.
The only man on the roster who still gets his pecs to go all the way around back.
Mizard, let me ask you a question.
Because
the Croc has been wondering this for a long time. How do you get your pecs to go all the way around your back like that?
Alright, I'm going to put 3 on this one as well, but I'm going with Rusev.
I'm feeling that your prediction's actually going to be pretty right on. I don't think they're ready to put the first L on his resume. I think this is going to be a much better match it's going to be a much more difficult match than we've ever seen from
This might
Rusev.
be the first time we actually get to see Rusev really, really fight it out with somebody.
I mean,
or win by pinfall. Because imagine him putting the accolade on Mark.
Yeah,
Mark's a big guy.
Mark's fought out of it completely.
Yeah.
Entirely. And, I mean, Swagger has recently, too.
Yeah.
But
Mark probably wouldn't even know how if it wasn't for Swagger.
Yep.
To be real.
Absolutely.
Because, my friends, he is a real American.
And you can guarantee whose corner he gonna be in.
USA! USA! Or, as Lana says, the USA! God, that's the only thing I hate about her is like, God damn it, please. I know you're not from here, but you live here. Please respect our country a little bit.
Except
but that's her character.
From here.
Yeah, she is from here. Well, she was born here.
From here.
She was born here, but then raised in the Ukraine, I think, or something like that.
But her mom.
So she must have been real happy when Vladimir went to that.
No, her mom was a Russian ballerina.
Nice.
Very beautiful one, I might add.
Yes, and so was Lana. And then she came back to the U.S., went to Florida State, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Was it Florida State or Florida?
One of the two.
Something neat.
And she went to a college in Florida where she didn't have to wear clothes to the football games. Or barely had to wear clothes to the football games. But yeah, I don't think they're ready to take Rusev's momentum away quite yet.
I'll be so happy when I get this free 3 points.
I'm gonna put 2 on it.
For Rusev?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I just gotta hope Junior picks Rusev, and then when I win, I have 3 points over everyone.
Alright, so let's see. You went first last time, so you get to go last this time.
Yay.
I went second, so I'll go first, and then you go second. We'll kind of change it up. Divas Championship: Paige, AJ, and Nikki Bella, triple threat. It's kind of a confusion. It's a clusterfuck.
You've got too many storylines.
It's a clusterfuck. That is a word. Google that shit. It is a clusterfuck.
A flustercluck?
Clusterfuck, yeah. A clusterfuck.
I am definitely flustered with this match.
Okay, let's take both sides of the spectrum. Paige and AJ been at each other's heels for months. Nikki and Brie been sisters for life. Recently turned on each other. What's the one thing they have in common? Not a goddamn thing. It just don't make sense. This is Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. This does not make sense. Oh God, he's using the Chewbacca defense.
We're screwed.
We're screwed.
Yep.
Yep, he's free.
Yeah, hey, WWE tries to sue me. I'm just getting Johnny Cochran. Hey, Chewbacca.
Defense.
Chewbacca.
Yeah. You get that Chewbacca defense right quick.
I'll wear my Wookiee mask. I don't give a shit. No, I do not actually own a Wookiee mask. That would be awesome. Alright.
So much more room.
There is a very, very, very small little bridge in the gap here.
Are you guys in here playing The Big Bang Theory?
We are not, actually. We're actually recording a podcast.
We're talking wrestling.
We have a guest in our studio.
He's actually...
Security! I think we fired him, right? Shit, we couldn't afford him.
On the couch.
The toned up one.
FishFood.
We're going to call him Mr. H.
Mr. H.
Mr. H.
Mr. H. M-I-S-T-A.
He's wearing the 3-piece suit right now.
I couldn't help
some shiny ass gator boots.
I woke up and I heard something about Chewbacca and I was just like, oh hell no.
We're actually talking about WWE,
Yeah,
if you're interested in that shit or not.
Oh yeah. You used to watch wrestling all the time.
Talking about the WWE.
Matter of fact,
It's our podcast.
him and my older brother used to freaking backyard wrestle against each other way back in the day.
Damn.
Those were some exciting matches.
Even before that, like, his older brother picked up my little brother and threw him across the freaking playground.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Like, literally across
How big was the playground?
by his throat.
How big was the playground?
It was fairly large.
That's impressive. Because I mean,
Like, one hand,
like, are we
it
talking
picks him
like a
up and
small
he's just like,
playground? Are we talking like?
I was just like,
It's like, are we talking a playground like the size of Rhode Island? Or are we talking about the size of China? Because that's a big difference. But damn.
It may look like I'm scared right now, but I'm not.
It's like, my knees are knocking because I'm brave.
Because I'm great.
This wet spot is sweat. From my giant ball.
Anyways, there's a small thing that connects this, like a very, very fine line that connects those two storylines. Stephanie McMahon. She hates AJ Lee, apparently. Or AJ Lee has a problem with Stephanie, or something like that. I don't know. Like, this is a clusterfuck, I told you. And then, of course, Stephanie has had problems with Brie. So, we've got a triple threat match that involves 1.5 of those storylines.
Mm-hmm.
But will involve all of them, because I know Nikki is not just going to let Brie is not just going to... I can't get them... one of them has bigger moves, and I still can't tell the difference.
Tits McGee is in the match.
Okay, Tits McGee. We're going to say Tits McGee and go fuck her. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll tell you why that's funny.
Does not sound like fans at all.
We
tell
don't.
you why that's funny later.
We love both the Bella twins.
We really do.
Don't get us wrong.
We just have to have names to tell them
I
apart.
love both the Bella twins. They is haters.
Whatever. I just hate that fucking Nikki's, still after John Cena, but she ain't gonna get no kids from that guy.
what the fuck is John Cena still on wrestling for?
Thank you.
To get his ass kicked by Brock Lesnar.
First off, what rapper do you know in the history of rap that has ever rapped to somebody else's shit? Somebody else wrote the shit. Somebody else made everything about his shit.
Vanilla Ice.
Where is he in rap business? Shunned.
Exactly. Because David Bowie sued his ass for everything he's got.
David Bowie did?
Yeah, because Under Pressure. Ice Ice Baby. Same music.
Well, everything about Vanilla Ice, outside of the fact that his shit was written for him, was pretty
Shitty.
Horrible.
But like,
I mean, he claimed to be from a horrible neighborhood. His family was rich. He went to boarding school.
Dude, boarding school sucks from what I hear. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but...
Wait, what kind of boarding are we talking about? Like, this isn't the kind of time of school where you go in and they, like, board you in? Not that
yeah, I never got grounded as a kid. I mean, I did, but my dad would just ground me to an engine block.
Okay. Anyways.
What was that whole thing? You must learn.
Anyways.
Take this apart, put it together.
I think
missing pieces.
I think the non-Tits McGee version is going to fuck over the Tits McGee version of the Bella Twins in the match. We're just gonna enrage the feud and hopefully get it to it's just them, because that's what it needs to be. Sorry. So I'm gonna put my money. This one's tough. This is my one-pointer.
Are we doing
I'm putting it on Paige. Because Nikki's, there's no way in hell Nikki's walking away with it.
I'm getting sick.
There's no way Nikki's walking away with the belt, and I don't feel like AJ should take it back just yet. But I'm putting 1 point on it, because I don't know for sure.
See, I'm leaning the same way you are. I'm going to be putting points on Paige to win. I'm putting 5 points on.
Oh, dear God.
Wait a minute.
That's a gamble. You got a 33% chance.
5 points on Paige to retain the title. Why? Bree's going to interfere, cost Nikki. And like you said, AJ, they're not quite ready to put it back on her. They just gave it to Paige at SummerSlam.
Are we recording a debate on WWE?
Yes. Well, not really debate. It's a podcast.
This is a podcast.
We talk about the matches. We do picks.
Sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah,
you're welcome to chime in anytime you want, Mr. H. See, we've got so many letters. Like, we got the Triple B, and we've got Mr. H.
We got
Triple
Doc,
B.
who is the PhD in all things WWE.
Exactly. Alright, so, who's left, I guess? Yeah. The bastard.
Exactly.
That's
The
big.
Blastard.
The bastard. The blaster.
Master Blastard.
Sir.
Alright.
Gracias.
This is a smoking area of the studio, by the way.
This is definitely.
Oh shit, I forgot to turn the smoking sign on. They're not gonna turn the fans on, we're gonna suffocate. Wait a minute.
You're in a bowl there, FishFood.
I'm in water. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm in water. I'm good. We're good. I'm not gonna die.
I'm gonna do AJ for 1 point.
Woo!
I'm not even gonna explain myself.
No, you better fucking explain yourself, Mitch.
No.
You just like your ass.
Exactly.
Which we have determined because we've seen it live.
Yes.
But hey.
But no. I agree now because Paige did win that match. Yes.
You see,
I remember.
He's a gold digger. Hey, Paige has the gold, so she's got the bigger ass. That's how.
No, she won the match, so she has the big ass.
Yeah.
That's what we told. I was like, okay, right before the match started, I was like, everybody, before this match starts, whoever wins this match has the big ass, hands down.
Well, no, it was a better ass. When we seen it live, we can testify that that's 100% true. All right.
Paige got the better ass.
Uso, Stardust, and Goldust. You're first, second, third.
Ooh, it's been a long haul for the Usos as a tag team.
They don't pick Goldust and Stardust. I'm gonna come over there and punch you in the face.
I'm gonna punch you in the workplace. His vagina.
Joke's on you. My vagina's in Maine.
I'm gonna get a plane.
But
he's like, I want to pick Usos just to see if he'll fucking do it, and then she'll probably kick my ass, and then probably kick your ass for encouraging me.
Yep. But no, the Usos, they've been great champions, but I feel like
it's over.
Their longevity has.
I was about to say, don't go John Cena. Their time is up. The Goldust Stardust team, this time is now. Because I'll be like, you motherfucker.
I would have had to come over there and punch you in the face for that one.
I'd be like, yeah, you can't see me, but you can't see nothing else because I'm gonna gouge your fucking eyes out. You ain't never gonna watch no WWE again.
Who won? Lesnar. You lie. I can still hear it, bitch. Oh shit.
Who won the belt? You didn't.
You didn't.
I swear I got every match right. Yeah, but you only put 1 point on every match. No, dude, you're blind.
Not even possible.
I had you write your answers down and everything was 1. Those were tally marks. Well, I wasn't going to let you put fucking 11,000,000, 11,000, or... Yeah, I wasn't going to let you put 11 million points on Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry.
11 million.
Who the fuck puts tally marks in a straight line and doesn't cross the fifth one? What the fuck, dude?
Someone who's blind and can't see how far the crosses go.
At least guesstimate. Roman numeral that shit. 8.
I'll try this.
V-I-I-I.
I'll try that next time. Anywho, back to, on topic.
Yeah, we get off topic way too fucking much.
The Usos, I'm sorry, the storyline of the Usos as champions has played itself out. It played itself out before they beat the Wyatt family for the second time.
That 2 out of 3 falls match, though, I gotta admit, it was really good. It was rushed, but it was still a really good match.
It was awesome. But it was... You can't be doing that to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So...
He's back.
No, he's still asleep.
Shit, I the weed.
Oh,
We don't condone that.
We do not condone that.
Officially, we do not condone that.
Officially.
I'm in the military. I can't condone that shit.
Just because I don't do it doesn't mean that I don't.
Hey, if you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah. I'm tired of our prisons being full for bullshit like this.
By the way,
you can do it, just know how to cover up in the drug test.
we actually talked about this in my criminal law class. Even in the 2 states where it's legal, it's still illegal because it's a federally banned substance because it's Schedule 1.
Yep.
It is not a federally banned substance. It is actually federally illegal to grow or sell. It's not federally illegal to use.
To have in your possession.
You technically, in the state of Oklahoma gives you a federal offense for the use of marijuana. If you have half a joint in your car, that is obviously the use of marijuana, not the growing or whatever. They give you a federal offense for it, which is technically illegal.
We actually we did a class about Schedule 1 drugs, and I don't understand the basis because we have medical marijuana, but Schedule 1 narcotics are deemed as absolutely no medical value, such as cocaine. Well, no, cocaine's Schedule 2 because it can be used as a stimulant.
Well, even the
But heroin and methamphetamine, absolutely no medical value.
Heroin is a great cough suppressant.
Yeah,
it was invented by Bayer.
Well, yeah,
the company that gives you aspirin.
Okay, it's not a logical medical use.
Yeah, it's
heroin is much
I guess
better
cocaine
as a pain reliever, not a cough suppressant. It was
he's our drugs expert.
Originally brought out in just about every single drug that they ever thought of after Bayer brought it out.
Yeah, but its original use was a cough suppressant.
Yeah, but it was for the sore throat. It helped get rid of the sore throat, not as a cough suppressant, but the sore throat. It did nothing for the cough.
Well, either way, the federal government prohibits any kind of recreational use because it's a federally... the federal law states any Schedule 1 substance is absolutely 100% illegal. The states say that it's legal, so at the state level, it appears to be fine, but the officers legally still have the right to arrest you for it, but they don't.
Well, the federal government has the right to come in and arrest you for it. But
state officers still work for the federal government, though.
But the fans have already said they're not, as long as you're not trafficking, we're not going to bother you about it.
Like, for instance, there was all this going on where everybody was going to secede from the nation. Okay, the federal officers, like, our army and military and stuff like that, they would have had to move out of state if we hadn't seceded. But the state troopers, the police officers, and county sheriffs, they would have been just fine and probably announced.
Well, the way I actually explained that was a little bit off. They don't work for the federal government. They are still required to uphold federal law, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because
federal law takes precedent
because
over
the
state
recreational
law.
use of a Schedule 1 narcotic is illegal at the federal level, they do technically have the obligation to arrest you, but because of the state
they operate on 2 separate entities: state officials represent the state.
We've digressed.
The federal officials represent the. That's why you can be charged on a state level for the crime, and then charged on a federal level for the same crime.
Which I don't understand because that's fucking double jeopardy. But we'll talk about that behind the scenes because y'all came to hear WWE. So back to Goldust, Stardust, Usos.
The Usos have. I'm sorry, their reign's up.
You ain't gotta apologize to me. I don't want
The Stardust and Goldust are two of the hottest properties in the tag team division.
Right.
Goldust, oh my lord! At his age, he's still putting together 5-star classic matches.
How old is he again? 41.
40. I think he's 43ish.
43.
Really?
Yeah.
When did he come in?
Back in the 90s.
I know that. But,
Goldust?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Goldust
Dusty
went
Rhodes
by
came
4
in in
different
the
names
80s.
before he ever
Dustin
actually got anywhere in it.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
And
when did he break
was-
out? Like, what? That would have been the 80s, right?
Late 80s, early 90s.
How old was he when he was doing all of that? Because that seems too young. It really does.
He was
He was
he
around
was
20, but,
a young
but remember
dude,
who
but-
his dad is.
Yeah, good point. That's a
If that's
family of
the-
people who
if
do
you
not
want-
age gracefully.
If you want somebody to get you a foot in the door, having your dad be the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes,
if you will.
if you will.
I'll be your Huckleberry all night long. Still my favorite line of his ever.
Dusty Rhodes will open some doors for you. And so, Goldust, he's putting together just great matches, even at his age. Cody Rhodes, awesome. The Stardust character, I'm still not sold on.
Oh, I love it.
I
I love how well he's embracing the character.
I respect how well he's embraced the character. I liked him as Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry.
I like him better as Stardust.
The face paint, the Stardust, the hissing. It's to me, it's gimmicky.
Isn't that the point?
I don't like gimmicky wrestling.
So did you not
I don't like gimmicky rap music, but I still listen to
so
it.
let me ask you this. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. I'm not like this is literally me poking fun or nothing. Did you not like Dashing Cody Rhodes? That's gimmicky.
That's a gimmick that's rooted sort of in real life ish.
Okay.
There's
Fair point.
compare someone thinking they're good looking to what the fuck is going on over here.
I'm having a nervous breakdown. Let's find the mystical cosmic
That
key.
is awesome.
Yes. Something's. But those two work as a tag team. The moves that they can pull off, the chemistry they have in the ring, it's awesome. You've got two sets of brothers going after the tag team titles.
Has this ever happened before, by the way? Have two brothers ever fought each other for a title?
Not two
title?
actual
Yes.
brothers.
Well, yes, WrestleMania this year.
Yes, previously.
Okay. Well,
Like
like
when
I'm talking like
wrestling was so good.
one-on-one, like just two sets of brothers getting at each other's throat for the tag team title. Has it ever? I mean, I'm curious.
For the tag
Yeah,
title?
previously. Back in the early 90s. And
Like I'm actually just
Well,
asking for an
if
example.
if you're thinking Edge and Christian and Matt and Jeff
No.
are brothers, but Edge and Christian are not.
No.
brothers.
So,
Steiner
early
Brothers
90s.
versus
Early
the
90s.
Von
Ah,
Erichs.
there we go.
Okay,
Perfect.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's perfect.
I knew there was someone. I just like, okay, hold on. I said it can't be the first time, but
But this is
I don't
the
have a
first time
PhD in all things WWE.
this is
like
the first
Doc.
time in recent memory.
Yeah.
Like in recent history, this is definitely a first, and it's cool. But because they're brothers, each team has such great chemistry, and they understand the level of chemistry that their opponents have, and so they know whatever happens in the ring, I've got someone who's gonna play off me very well, so I just got to worry about how I play off of you.
Yeah.
And so it's awesome. It's going to be a great match, but I expect for the tune of 4 points, Stardust and Goldust taking this one.
All right, B.
He pretty much mapped out all of the reasons why I'm picking Stardust to Goldust.
It's not a slide against the Usos. I mean,
no, it's been too long.
Yeah, we need to keep things fresh at the top of the card.
I would definitely have to take the Usos that they're going to win because I think it's going to be more like The Rock or like Stardust, where they've been nobodies for so long that they have to become somebody to stay in the WWE. I mean, what's the Irish guy's name? Sheamus, yeah. Sheamus went by 5 names just recently before he became Sheamus and became famous. He was a nobody. Now they're making him somebody. They are getting rid of.
Trying to decide if I want to do 6%.
They are getting rid of Goldust, not so much Stardust because Stardust is newer. But they're getting rid of Goldust. They're knocking him out, and they're getting rid of that team. They are putting the Usos in.
See, but you also, I get your point, but at the same time, the Usos do have a lot of pedigree, though. Look at their father, Rikishi. You know, so I mean, you can't say you know, they faced the likes of the Shield and had excellent tag team matches. You know, they beat the New Age Outlaws. You know, they got put over by them. You know, they've had a great reign, and I think, you know, in order for them to get better, they have to fall down a little bit.
I don't think this will be the chance that they fall down, though.
I don't see them getting rid of Goldust. Goldust,
not
yet. Not yet.
Even at his age. But the best thing for him right now, another run with the tag team titles.
Mm-hmm. Here's my thoughts on that. All right, I'm gonna go back to Thursday night. NXT Takeover 2. Sin Cara and Mystico? No, not Mystico.
No, Kalisto.
I don't know why I said Mystico. They dethroned the longest reigning tag team champions in NXT, which, you know, it says a lot, but, you know, it also hasn't been around a whole lot. The Ascension, Connor and Victor, which frees them up to come to the main roster sometime. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they'll work their way up. They'll start like at the Los Matadors. They'll build up to Slater Gator. They'll go up to, or well, maybe in reverse order, depending on how the booking decides. You know, Baxel. They'll book themselves up, and then maybe, okay, these guys have proven themselves time and time again. Let's give them a chance at the belts. Who would you rather put somebody over with? The Usos and the Ascension, or Goldust and Stardust, sons of Dusty Rhodes, against these new up-and-comers? I think that makes a much more statement for those guys, and that NXT is definitely the future of this company. Well, so I'm picking Goldust and Stardust for 6.
Yeah, it gives a, but I don't think they'll hold on to the championship for long enough for the Ascension to climb up.
True,
but think
you got to mix it up a little bit.
Like I said, you got to keep the top of the card fresh. You got to rotate through it. The Usos have been on top. They've faced everybody. Every tag team that we have there, with the exception of Big Show and Mark Henry, who they sort of started trying to push that way, and then they were like, hey, we're going to book you in a singles feud, and so you're just sort of on your own. And so, yeah, they faced everybody on the roster as far as tag teams, and they've beaten them. We need to get something new, otherwise it's just going to be, well, the Usos are still champions 5 years down the road. No, we
Who
need
did they
something
beat?
to happen.
You know, they beat the same guys over and over and over again.
Yeah,
but how often do they have somebody that comes in and is a undefeated champion?
Well,
rarely ever.
But they're not undefeated.
I think they're gonna ride the undefeated champions.
But they're not undefeated.
For the most part.
No, not even for the most part. They since they've won the
they've also lost to every team as well in non-title matches.
Yeah, they've lost. Were in title matches before they won the belts. Mm-hmm. They lost to every team.
The Shield.
They were the jobbers of the tag team division. Their careers, they've lost more matches than they've won.
It's their time to shine.
But I think they've had their time to shine.
They've had their time to shine. It's the WWE. Their 15 minutes have ended. It's time to give it to someone else.
Let's put it this way: the tag titles were not defended at SummerSlam because they didn't have an opponent for them.
We don't have an opponent.
If the belt's not defended at every pay-per-view, they're doing something wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I understand Night of Champions, they want to be like, okay, this is the one where everyone will be defended. I can understand missing one, you know, but not missing, like, okay, how many pay-per-views has the tag team titles not been defended since WrestleMania? I don't think it was defended at Extreme Rules.
No, I don't think so.
Pretty sure at Payback it might have been.
Might have been at Payback.
Definitely wasn't Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank and Battleground, not at
SummerSlam. That's 2 out of 5. You take the Intercontinental Championship. Yes, I understand that Wade Barrett was scheduled to be in the Money in the Bank match, but they were at least using him.
Yeah, they were giving the
Same with
championship some TV time.
And that's why I thought Dean Ambrose needed to drop the belt when he did, because there were pay-per-view after pay-per-view where it was 3-man action. You can't defend a belt if you're in the tag team. You really can't. You can't defend a singles belt as a tag team team.
At this point, they've done great things, but the Usos, it's time to give it up. Do the job.
And see, they can stretch it out. I mean, they've already had one match where the Usos went over. Went over via countout. And then, well, I say over, they kept the belts. So that's one.
Yeah.
Goldust, Stardust take it, they're even. Rubber match at, what's the next pay-per-view?
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell. It could work.
And they do have a rematch clause. It's not like they're immediately out of the title hunt.
Or like Batista.
Mm-hmm.
Or Orton. All right. Speaking of Orton.
Sorry, Orton. You don't have a rematch clause.
Speaking of Orton, Jericho and Orton's next. I think I have to go. No, you go first. So.
Oh, Lordy Lord. Chris Jericho and Randy motherfucking Orton.
Have we agreed on everything? Well, you and I so far.
Yes, other than points.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to the whole Chris Jericho and Randy Orton thing.
They haven't given it a lot of time to develop.
Well, it started last week.
Okay, that's what I figured. Damn, that's a big ass coin flip.
I think it actually.
I'm going to give it to Randy for one. I think.
You already put one on AJ.
Okay, never mind. Then that'd be 2 then, right? Yeah.
All right, I'm next. I think that this one could go either way, but the aftermath is going to be the same. Jericho's getting rid off TV.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. He's only contracted up until Night of Champions. And I think Orton will benefit from writing off TV. It'll make him look way more vicious. That being said, do you want to tarnish him with a loss? Or do you want to make the loss make him unleash that Viper? Constant losses. So this one's kind of tough for me. But I'm going to take a huge gamble, and I'm going to say Orton for 8.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gamble for that ass right there.
Absolutely.
Again, Orton he's been losing a lot of matches as of late. And he's been showing a lot more aggressive side. To lose another match at another pay-per-view to Chris Jericho, a man he's beaten so much in the past, it would infuriate him. But Jericho's going to be, his current stint in the WWE is slated to end at Night of Champions. He's already proven he is here to put people over. He's put Bray Wyatt over in 2 of their 3 matches. I say Night of Champions, he's going to put over the Viper in a big way. Have I used 6 yet?
Nope.
6.
Orton for 6.
And I say we see the return of the punt, either as the finisher or after the match.
Is there no chance for Chris Jericho to re-sign his contract?
No.
He's part-time.
Yeah, he's part-time.
He's got his band, Fozzy.
He's going to be doing not only
back,
tour for Fozzy, he's going to be touring, promoting his upcoming autobiography.
So he said, I'll do 3 months, and I'll come back at a later date, but as of right now, his current stint is going to be gone.
Yeah.
It's going to be over.
He's already booked on tour for his autobiography.
I think they might actually let him win just that way so that he has a reason to come back and something to come back to.
Right. Well, and even if he doesn't, if Orton writes him off TV, you almost ended my career. He's got that angle either way. So that's why this one's tough, but I'm taking a gamble. Mm-hmm. Reigns and Seth Rollins, I go first. This one's another close one, and I only say this because they did let Roman Reigns win clean on Monday Night Raw.
which is not usually a good thing for the pay-per-view.
I think, honestly, this is the debacle I'm in. If Reigns wins, he's not winning via pinfall or submission. He's winning by outside interference or count out, or double count out. So, I really honestly don't know. Because I don't think they want to make Rollins look bad on the pay-per-view either, because they're pushing him with that Money in the Bank. That's the hard thing about putting two people that you're pushing together. It works really well, but at the same time you gotta be like, who do we let look bad for this one time? I think I'm gonna put 2 on Reigns, just because I don't know. This one's just too much, too close for me to even attempt to call.
At some point we're gonna have to disagree, but it's not gonna happen right now. I'm gonna be putting 1 on Reigns, because at this point they are building Reigns up as the next big thing. This man is going to be the man who goes into WrestleMania 31 and faces Brock Lesnar for the championship. That's what he's being built up as. They're investing a lot in him. They can't afford to have him lose momentum this early on in the build-up.
Which is why I'm saying Reigns for 5.
See in your fave 5, Booker T? Shucky ducky quack quack.
Shucky ducky quack quack. I can't wait for that segment.
I hope
on Sunday, I mean.
I hope it comes. I really do. It'll be awesome. Alright,
quack, quack.
You get to go first on this one, and I know you're going to love it. I'll let you introduce it. And he can't see the screen either. It's your boy. Come on. It's your boy.
Alright. We got an Intercontinental Championship match.
I didn't know you had any slaves. I wasn't aware of that.
Between The Miz.
Well, hold on. Hey, he may not have any, but Ziggler's got himself a body double in the form of R-Truth, which is funny as hell.
Yeah, R-Truth on... It happened on Friday, and then it happened again on Monday Night Raw last night, where R-Truth came out dressed in the Ziggler's ring gear. Miz has his stunt double, Damien Mizdow, and Ziggler was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to bring in R-Truth, who, by the way, 42 years old. I'm going to bring R-Truth in, and he's gonna be my little backup plan. And
real quick plug, I was watching on I was watching somewhere and reading comments at the same time, and so many people during that match said, "Hey, look, it's our Niggler." I was like, "Wow!"
It burns
Dolph Niggler.
Dolph Niggler, yeah.
I like it.
And funny part, the commentary. I can't tell which one's which. Really? One is white. One is fucking black. Come on, I know we're trying to be all politically correct. How the fuck do you get Dolph Ziggler and R-Truth mixed up?
You can't.
Exactly.
You can't.
Dolph Ziggler has blonde hair. R-Truth has darker hair.
They just
so did R-Truth perm his hair then to make it straight?
No,
It's still twisted up.
He took out all the face jewelry though.
Thank God.
Yeah. But no, it was.
Leaving all that in.
But no,
and he actually can pull off the wrestling.
Well,
tights.
and he was sitting there and he was he had Ziggler's mannerisms down the same way Mizdow has the Miz.
That heart attack.
But he was sitting there, and Ziggler's been riding a wave of momentum. It's not going to stop at Night of Champions. No one likes the Miz. He personifies everything that the WWE universe loves to hate. The part-timer who is there in WWE but constantly talks about, I would do so much better going to Hollywood. He's going to lose the moneymaker. 7 points on Ziggler.
Oh, I can see the Miz doing something backhanded and trashy to keep that title. So
I'm
gonna say that it's going to be a disqualification match, and Miz is going to walk out champion. I'm not going to say
Miz isn't champion right now.
Oh, Miz isn't. Oh, that's right, he's not. Lord have mercy. Wait, then when the hell? The Dolph Ziggler keeps the belt then.
All right. That's how he do points. It's who walks out with the belt.
Yeah.
All right, how many points? You have
1, 3.
You have 4. Okay. We're gonna have to disagree at some point. It's not gonna be right now. I can't pick the Miz because one, I hate him.
Yeah.
I don't hate him. I mean, I hate the character. I mean, he's a great worker, but it's just.
I love his girlfriend. Maurice, call me.
Aren't they married?
They might be.
It's been long enough.
Maurice, he wasn't talking about some other side hoe. I promise you.
Yeah, I did mention you by name, Maurice.
So that's why he was saying Jessica the other night. Or no,
yeah.
Annabelle. That makes more sense. No, I promise it's a scary movie. No, I bet she is. I'm gonna pick Ziggler and see. I have 7, 4, and 5. I'm putting 5 on Ziggler. Ooh, man, it's gonna be really close between the two of us on Sunday, because it's gonna come down to which matches we got wrong and how many points did we have on said matches. Because we're not gonna go perfect. We never do, except for that one time.
It was awesome.
He did it once too, but that's besides the point. All right, the U.S. title is held in the balance between none other than Sheamus and Cesaro. Go.
Let's think here. Sheamus has the power. Cesaro has the charisma. And he has some speed on Sheamus as well. So what I'm going to do... One
thing I think is ironic. It's a U.S. title, and neither one are from the U.S. Rename it the goddamn European title already. Shit.
Just drop the freaking European title and bring back the light heavyweight title. Stop
or hardcore. Fuck, I don't care.
Oh, hardcore, yeah.
Anyway,
television champion.
24-hour rule. Pow! Drop it right in the middle of the ring and let him fight for it. Fight for your freedom.
And your new WWE champion is... Argentina Morella, the champion! Oh look, it's John Cena!
John Cena!
Number 16, bitch! Woo! Not today!
I'm gonna say... I'll give it to Cesaro.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I'm dangerous.
You...
4, 5, 6.
You're 6?
Yep.
Alright.
Always put all my big money on the last match.
Alright. I do not think Sheamus is walking out as champion. Here's why. He's held it since right before Extreme Rules. About 5 months long. But he's been kind of a stale champion. Kind of like Dean Ambrose was, but not as much as Dean Ambrose was. You know, he's been at least defending. But I feel like they can do better with Sheamus than just the U.S. title. I would like to see him go against Brock Lesnar, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice.
Because, you
need someone with size and power to go against Lesnar.
Exactly. So I'm going to pick Cesaro, and I have 7 and 5 left, so I'm going to go with 5. Just because I'm putting all my money on the last one. Well, not all of it. I'm taking the gamble on Orton. But,
we're going to have to disagree at some point.
We're actually probably not going to disagree at all.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, because, we've been buddies for a long time. We're in the military, so we've got that special camaraderie bond. So it's not surprising.
But we've got the same mindset as far as
what we think the company is.
Sheamus needs a reboot to his character right now, and that U.S. title is not going to help him get a reboot to his character. They started trying to give him a sort of a heel turn, and then they were like, we don't really care enough. Right. So we're just going to let you just stay as whatever. And so...
Go possibly play Darth Vader.
Yeah. And Cesaro, they gave him, or they looked like they were going to be giving Cesaro a push earlier on this year. After WrestleMania, there was nothing hotter on the ticket than Cesaro.
It's because of Paul Heyman.
Well, not even because
partly due to that.
Not even just because of Paul Heyman.
About
because
3%.
He dropped his partner in Jack Swagger. Said, you know what? Screw you, Zeb. I'm not going to be part of the Real Americans. I'm not going to be a Zed Culture guy. And then he went to the 30-man Andre the Giant Battle Royal and
won that shit.
Won it by scoop slamming Big Show out of the ring. It was awesome. And then WrestleMania happens and we just lose all interest. And,
he lost to RVD at Extreme Rules. He lost his consecutive title match against Sheamus. Mm-hmm. No. He lost. It was against RVD and Swagger. Then he lost to RVD again. Then he's lost to RVD at the last pay-per-view. I think they did not book him with that push that they thought they were going to give him.
Oh no, it was not booked right. I don't like it at all. So what are you gonna do? You gotta revamp him. You gotta give him momentum. He's been building it up, and he's gonna keep on building it. Cesaro's gonna win. What do I have left?
3-8.
3-8. Cesaro for 3.
All right. And now we come to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship rematch between Mr. McDonald, also Loyalty Respect, and the reigning, defending WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World, Brock Lesnar. And I cannot do it justice, but Brock Lesnar, John Cena rematch. I'm going to go ahead and go first, just because. We'll let Doc go last, because, he's going to talk about the match forever. I know he will. I just don't see them taking the belt off Brock Lesnar so soon. I mean, the way he beat the living hell out of John Cena at SummerSlam, it's not believable that Cena can actually beat him. Sorry. They're making it kind of believable, but they're making it believable that, hey, he's just going to be slightly less bad.
Cena hasn't given us any reason to. He hasn't dominated anybody, really. I mean,
Bray Wyatt.
We're supposed to believe that John Cena has a chance this time. Why? Because John Cena says he has a chance this time.
Hold on, that sounds familiar. The Aryans are better because they're Aryans, and the Jews suck because they're Jews. Oh, wait, that sounds just like John Cena. I'm better than Brock Lesnar because I'm John Cena, and he's Brock Lesnar.
The streak cannot be broken because it is the streak.
Exactly. Just because you say something doesn't mean it's gonna fucking happen.
Let's keep it within the realm of wrestling. Brock Lesnar has come to absolutely destroy everything that you hold dear. And in doing so, he has brought about a full-blown change in the WWE.
But look at Brock Lesnar's UFC career. He outweighs every person by 40 pounds at least. He's a freaking beast. That's the only thing he has behind him. He has no skill. None at all. I've watched him fight Frank Mir, and had Frank Mir been 40 pounds heavier, he would have beat his ass all over the ring. He has no actual skill. All he does is flail his fist, and if he hits you, let's face it, you're down. If you're not knocked out yet, he's hammer fisting you.
He did have a very good ground game.
Oh, he's got.
That's what happens when you hit lunchbox fist. So.
It's like, whoa! When I find that fucking truck that hit me, I'm gonna beat its ass. It was Brock Lesnar. I retract that statement. I don't want that shit to happen again.
Look at the massive size of his fist, but I disagree wholeheartedly as far as he has no skill whatsoever. He has no skill as far as MMA, like multiple martial arts in one. He is an excellent mat technician, an excellent wrestler,
excellent grappler.
NCAA heavyweight champion.
Then again, you're going off of his size. I don't think.
No, I'm not going off of his size.
But let's face it.
I'm not going off of his size. The people that he was facing.
How are you going to get out of his
The people
hold?
he was facing at NCAA Division I heavyweight wrestling were as big as he was.
He was actually the smallest in his weight class.
Yeah,
fun fact.
And bigger, and he was destroying them.
Completely undefeated his senior year.
No one could beat him. Why? It's not because he wasn't lacking skills. It's not because he was the biggest man in the ring. He wasn't. It was because he has a great ground game. He can take you down, and once he's got you down, he will work on you. He will annihilate you, and you don't have anywhere near the intensity that man does.
Plus,
when he is in a fight, he is in a fight, and he will do anything it takes to win.
Plus, he can execute a botched shooting stars press on the money.
The reason Brock Lesnar does not go high risk.
Exactly.
I would have to give it to John Cena just simply because I can't stand Brock Lesnar. I don't like John Cena, but I would take John Cena over Brock Lesnar.
You're the only person in this room to ever say anything that crazy. It's time for you to go.
I'm kind of.
In the words of Cameron, girl bye.
I don't like Brock Lesnar. I watched him on UFC too much, and he just...
He's too arrogant.
He is too arrogant.
He's very self-absorbed, but can't do UFC no more because he had 6 feet of his intestines removed.
Jesus, what?
Yeah, diverticulitis.
Oh,
because
yeah,
he was
right.
Because
He got
basically
kicked
what
in the back during
diverticulated.
a fight, and he dropped like a ton of
he had
punches, dude.
diverticulitis before
It was
that
a
fight.
hell of a kick.
He had diverticulitis before
I
that
think
fight.
that's Shane
Diverticulitis is where your small intestine ulcerates and you leak blood into your small intestine. I had a form of it, and I lost about 3 pints in a day.
Jesus. Wow.
Yeah.
And then add that with
And
when kicking you in the stomach.
Yeah,
It's
of
not a
course,
good combo.
of course you're going to go down, and that was the Brock Lesnar. That was just a few months after that he came back to WWE and faced John Cena at Extreme Rules.
So it's
in
kind of like the
2012.
Kevin Nash thing. Kevin Nash couldn't play freaking basketball anymore, so he went to professional wrestling.
Yeah, well, he was like,
Kevin Nash
I
played
can't.
basketball?
He played in
Are you
Europe.
shitting?
Yeah,
Goldberg couldn't
That
play
motherfucker
football.
was too clumsy to do that.
Goldberg couldn't play football
I didn't see that.
anymore after an ACL tear, and so he was like, you know what, I'm going to go professional wrestling. None of the pro teams wanted Big Show, even though he was wanted Paul White, even though he was winning basketball tournaments all over the country for his college team. So they were like,
Wichita
hey.
State.
Yep.
So this is pretty much your backup careers?
Pretty
That's
much.
pretty much what it sounds
John
like.
Cena couldn't make it as a bodybuilder.
Mark Wahlberg's bigger than you, nigga. That's saying something. That's saying something, John Cena. That's saying something.
Got you beat.
Mark Wahlberg's got you beat, John
With
Cena.
some respect for Mark Wahlberg, he has gotten pretty goddamn big, pretty damn quick.
He did.
Big or small, dude, he's fucking rich.
Pain and Gain. like I was like, Mark Wahlberg and Pain and Gain? He ain't even that muscular. He took that shot. Keep him the hell away from me. He's going to kill us. The abs was out of control. He had these big-ass arms. He was walking around like a black thug the whole movie. Where's the money at? Where's your money, man? Give me your money. Put your arms down.
It's not just the arms. It's those fucking obliques.
He's got
God.
riblets. He's the smallest dude I've ever seen with riblets.
No.
He's got abs on his abs.
He got muscles in places I don't even have places.
That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Mark Wahlberg and John Cena in the match. I want to see it.
Oh, I'd pay for that shit.
WWE, hey, we would probably pay more than $9.99 a month.
Wahlberg beat that dude on Detroit, or on the Four Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Sweets. I mean, let's just face it.
Anyway.
Forget it.
I don't care what you
John
say, it is no different than wrestling. It's all
Before you
act.
get too carried away, we still need his pick.
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick.
Well, Lesnar.
Okay, Lesnar for 8. Okay. That wasn't hard.
That wasn't hard though.
I kind of knew that was coming.
FishFood?
I already did my pick. Lesnar
Oh, you
for
did?
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was first. We let you go
Lesnar
last.
for 8. Why?
Because he likes to copy me.
No.
Hey, he wasn't copying Lou this time.
Let's reverse the circle next time and see who's copying who.
I had my picks wrote down up here.
So did I.
Well, you were you were at my place earlier, and you kind of like.
I wasn't
read my
in your
mind.
head.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Because I got abducted a couple weeks ago, and they put
You should listen to the other show.
Oh yeah, but no.
Bottomandmat.com.
Brock Lesnar has single-handedly initiated a change in WWE that you must shift your perspective. 1, the unbeatable will be conquered. Undertaker's streak, no one can touch it. Brock Lesnar comes in, says, why not?
3 seconds. Done.
Conquers Undertaker's undefeated WrestleMania streak. You say, oh, part-timer will never be WWE champion. Goes into SummerSlam. 16 German suplexes later, and 2 F5s, part-timer, WWE champion. Nobody is unbeatable. Nothing is sacred. The beast wins.
All right.
You don't feel ridiculous when he loses.
Oh, we all
feel ridiculous.
We all put 7
me.
more.
Except for you, of course.
Well, me too. I picked Cena.
Let's go,
That's because y'all two are some Cena loving motherfuckers.
I can't stand John Cena.
Some
I can't stand John
5-year-olds.
Cena, but I hate
Hey,
Brock Lesnar.
I got some
more.
Fruity Pebbles at my house, so it's fine.
Whoa, dude. Why are they at the house?
Alright, we got one more thing to do before we go off the air.
3 of us need to.
Vignettes. Champion's advantage. Champion gets to choose what order?
FishFood first, B second.
Ooh.
I go last.
Alright. Alright. Well, you two Mitches think that the fish ain't got it no more. Because, well, it's been a while since he's had the gold around his waist. Bowl. Whatever we call it. Well, here to tell you, I think the doc over here put a few too many points on a few matches that he shouldn't have. And I think it's going to come back to bite him in that PhD-loving WWE ass. And I think that FishFood's time to shine is coming right around the corner. And this Sunday, we will finally see that fish bowl glittered with gold once again. And I think it will be absolutely perfect. And you ain't going to touch it for a while. I promise you that.
We have come so far, people. We have come so far. You see, last month, I was a loser. And I've been losing ever since. Losing my mind. Watching this boy walk around my house with my belt. So, I'm going to say this one more time. I'm coming for the gold, the plastic, whatever you want to call it. I'm coming for it. It's mine. It belongs to me. I'm bringing it home to where it belongs. It's going to sleep with me in my bed. He's going to fuck my bitches. He's going to have my old dots. Hell, he's even going to meet my father. I haven't even met my father yet.
You big black bastard.
I'm a big black bastard. I'm proud of it. And I'll tell you one more thing. To whoever thinks that they're going to step in my way during the picks meet. There's only going to be one champion when it's all said and done. And that's the season ender. And I will see y'all with the gold in hand at the end of the season.
I went into SummerSlam with one mission. I was going to reclaim what was rightfully mine. I issued a challenge to the reigning champion at the time, Mr. Critter, who hasn't been seen or heard from since. So you guys like to play around with your picks, but you fail to realize there's one of the three of us that called requitting. One of us three called a tournament from nowhere. You can pick a match where you know there's 2 people, 3 people in the match. One of them's going to win. But when it comes to storylines, they can go anywhere. I call that shit. I can see so much deeper into the story than any of you will ever fathom. I accomplished what I meant to do going into SummerSlam. I am your pick's champion. Come Night of Champions, it's my first defense in a while. And I don't intend to let anybody walk away with my hardware. I have fought for this. I have studied for this. I have trained for this. I lived for this. If you want my belt, if you want my championship, then you damn sure better bring your A game, and you damn sure better come prepared to fight. Because I ain't gonna let you, or Critter, or Rubicon, or whoever the fuck wants to mess with me walk away with what's mine. Because I don't lose to Mitches, and you, Mitch!
No, you a Mitch!
You definitely Mitch!
You the biggest Mitch! Hey, I ain't a Mitch! I listen to water for definitely Mitch! Yeah, I totally listen. What? No!
You getting the name wrong!
No! Hey, it's right here! It's right here! What?
Don't make me throw another shoe at you!
No, please don't! Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
This podcast has been brought to you by Bottom of the Map Productions.